betas of what is going on really in this football game. The Kansas City Chiefs are in a lose-lose situation, right? If they beat the Detroit Lions tonight, well, you're supposed to beat the Detroit Lions, yada, yada, yada. If you lose to the Detroit Lions, well, how did you lose to Detroit? Lose to the Detroit Lions. You're supposed to be Super Bowl champions, yada, yada, yada. So I want to talk about the Detroit Lions. Obviously, right now, this is their freaking Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions all offseason have been hyped up. Oh, they're the Super Bowl favorites in the NFC. They're going to win the North. They're loaded. They're explosive. They're this, they're that, whatever, right? Guys, let's look at the last 10 games of the Detroit Lions season last year. Yes, they went 8-2. Yes, they had a high-flying offense. Yes, they looked great on the field. They had the worst defense those 10 games. The worst defense in the NFL of 5 of 7 stat categories that matter. 5 of 7, they were that bad. Now, yes, I know this offseason, who they had? They had Brian Branch, Cam Sutton, C.J. Garner-Johnson. I get it. They added some parts. They added some pieces. They're hungry, but that defense sucks. The Detroit Lions had the worst defense in the NFL last season, the last 10 games of the season. 5 of 7 categories. Now, it's a full 17-game season, yada, yada, yada. Well, let's do the full 17-game seasons. They were the worst defense 6 of the 7 categories. They got worse. I'm trying to pump you guys up a little bit. But let me ask you guys this. If the Detroit Lions have the worst defense in the NFL again this season, then what? Guys, the Detroit Lions cannot afford to have a bad defense this season. Yes, they do got a high-powered offense per se. I'm not for sure where the firepower comes from. Ahmad St. Brown obviously had a explosive season last year. People don't realize that. I'm like, hey, shut this guy down for 6 games. Jameson Williams, you're not playing forever because you're going to be gambling again anyways, or ACL tear or something. You're never going to be on the field. The Lions offense will be there. I love me some Jahmyr Gibbs, right? I do love me some Jared Goff. As I talk down on St. Brown, he is a really good receiver, right? But if the Detroit Lions have the worst defense in the NFL again this season, it is going to be a long season for the Detroit Lions. You cannot win a lot of games by scoring a lot of points. Yes, regular season you can go 13-4, whatever, right? The Baltimore Ravens, 13-4 all the time, right? But once postseason comes and your offense gets shut down, then what? You are a pile of shitheads. Guys, the Detroit Lions have to have a better defense. The Detroit Lions have to have a top 10 defense this season to win what they want to win this season. If they don't, they will be utter disappointment all season long, and I can see it now. Luke G is going to be, oh, my Detroit Lions suck again. Oh, man.